being alone? How is it being alone? Are you afraid to be alone?
No, I'm not afraid of being alone, but I miss the sharing. I've said this many times. I miss laughing with somebody. I miss watching movies with
And it's a
somebody.
different laughter. It's not a laughter that you share with me. It's a laughter with someone.
It's laughing at the same thing. And it's, we had dinner last night with Philip and Josh. Kasi we tried to do that. Kasi I tell Philip, sabi ko, please, I missed out already on having a dad. Let's not let that happen to Josh. Na habang kaya pa natin to go out as a family, let's do it. And then he was asking me things like, na if we were still together, he wouldn't have had to ask. Like, does Josh go with you to the grocery? More things like that. And
what do you mean? Was he saying that he wanted to go back? Was he trying to...
No. It was just a question of, Mama, saan ka na nag-grocery ngayon? And I said, sa High Top, malapit sa 8.
No, but he said, had we been together, you wouldn't have to ask this question.
Hindi, I said that.
Okay,
ako yun.
Okay.
Yung ano, na parang,
alright.
It's just na, and then, things about na the daily things that's happening, and, you know, at 4, kasi ang bilis ng growth ng bata. And
right.
he has to ask me about those things because he doesn't see it for himself.
Are you over with Philip? Will you be over with Philip?
Never. Because we have Josh. That's a bond talaga that will never be broken.
Take out Josh from the picture. I know it's hard, but take him out of the picture.
He's the only man boy I've ever been intimate with. People find that hard to believe. Totoo po.
Okay.
I told you that. I've seen only one naked man in my life. In the flesh. And I was telling you, boy, magkubad ka so I can see another one. Ayaw mo pumayag.
Are you looking forward to the next naked man?
Alam mo, prude ako. For all my ano-ano.
For all your kadaldalan, good. Okay.
All talk ako. Kung gusto ko talaga yung susunod na hubad na lalaki, yun na yung pakakasalan ko.
Can you describe that man? I mean, at least you should have him in your mind. I mean, brilliant is one.
Basta brilliant and achiever, mature, patient. Kailangan pasensyoso talaga.
And I would have to say rich.
Sana, and and I already have a gorgeous son, so he doesn't have to be gorgeous anymore.
Totoo ka.
Oo, and sana talaga ako lang ang mamahalin.
That's hard, no?
Ha?
That's hard for a lot of men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Do you
in
think...
fairness to Philip, the time that we were together, I am sure I was the only one.
I am sure too. But now when you hear about Philip dating other girls, do you somehow get jealous?
A little. May konting, may pitik. Pero I can joke about it, boy.
That means the pain is not as lalim.
Kasi nga we didn't part ways as enemies.
Why did you part ways in the first place, Chris? What triggered it off? I know you made that announcement on television, but what was
A
it?
series of events.
Okay. Would you like to talk about some of these events?
Siguro it was, one of those events was Christmas.
What happened?
It was ilang Christmases na yun na I couldn't be with my family because I chose to be with Philip. And pag holidays, boy, mararamdaman mo. We'd always travel para lang lumayo ako because every Christmas I'd be crying because
I know that.
I'd want to be with my mom. And my mom didn't want to be with Philip. So, yun. Alam mo, boy, kung natanggap lang talaga ng mommy ko si Philip, we'd still be together. Malaking factor sa akin yun. As much as I have grown up, I am still a mama's girl.
I know.
And that really weighs heavily on me.
And if he gets that annulment now, I mean, doors will still open.
Not as easily anymore.
You'll have to go through that process again.
Kasi, we've grown in separate ways also. And I think I must have hurt him very deeply also by walking out. And he picked up the pieces. It took him longer, but he did. So even if he gets annulled, I don't think he'll come running to me and saying na, hey, Chris, halika na, magbalikan tayo. Kasi nasaktan ko na rin siya.
But he should never doubt also your love. I mean, you know, one of the reasons why you don't talk to your brother Noynoy is because of the things that Noynoy said in a Philippine Star interview. Am I right?
Yeah, but
Di ba?
Noynoy history na kami ni Noy.
Oo nga, even before that.
Hindi
Why?
na kami masyadong get along.
Ba't hindi kayo nagkasundo?
Siguro bratinela talaga ako.
And si Noynoy? Cannot stand out. Is he also a brat?
I think it's also, alam mo yung sibling rivalry. I think you mentioned that also.
That's right, I did.
Sabi daw akong favorite ng mommy ko eh.
And he takes that against you?
Baka. Ay, no, talagang ng mommy ko sa akin for saying that. No,
But you campaigned for him.
yeah, for my mom.
For your
Para
mom.
sa mommy ko yun.
But you didn't actually tell people to vote for Noynoy.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Siyempre naman. He's a hard worker. I think he's a great congressman. He may not be great brother and sister, but I admire what he's doing and I admire his principles. Maprinsipyo siyang tao, boy. And siguro yung iba sa mga prinsipyo niya, hindi masakyan yung prinsipyo ko.
But you still look forward to one day getting along with him. How nice, di ba? Because, alam mo bakit, sis? You know, sis, you're so close to your sisters, di ba? Marami nang hinayang because I think, especially in that particular interview, you took the side talaga of Philip, no?
Alam mo, hindi yun eh. If ever there's anybody who has any right whatsoever to speak ill of Philip, it would be my mom. But my mom has never spoken ill of him. She just doesn't talk about him, but he said some really hurtful things. And what I think he forgot is that Philip will always be the dad of Josh. And if Josh ever grows up and reads that, masakit yun.
That's right.
So, wag, sa akin kasi, boy, saktan mo na ako, wag lang si Josh.
Did you get to talk to Noynoy about it?
No. We don't talk nga, boy.
No, I mean, at least about what he said in that particular
Kami
interview.
nagtutalk, nagdi-dinner kami at the table. Gadmahan.
Talaga? What does your mother say? I mean,
Wala.
talagang sinasakyan na lang kayo.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about Alvin Patrimonio. Who is he?
He's a 4-time MVP.
He is? Who is he to KRIS, Aquino?
A part of the past.
That you will never go back to.
Alam mo, boy, kasi 29 and 17. Ang layo nun.
Centuries apart.
Hindi centuries.
I'm exaggerating.
Oo, alam mo, it was, if I go back to it, diba,
Who was
boy?
your first love?
No, Aga muna kasi first love. If we were talk about first love, si Aga po. May right up. Pero yung, no, yung, alam mo, boy, lahat tayo may pantasya.
Ano
mo
ang
yun?
pantasya mo?
And he fulfilled one of my fantasies kasi there was a time, this was in teacher, he was a new player. At tinanong sila isa-isa, sino ang crush niya sa showbiz? Everybody at the time mentioned mga Gretchen Barreta, Don Zureta, at the time, mga sexy.
Siya?
Sinabi niya talaga, si KRIS Aquino.
And that changed your world.
No, and then he sent me tickets to watch his first game.
And that started it all.
It started it all, but unfortunately at that time, nauna na sa akin. So he was already part of the picture. Siguro crush
At
lang
tanggap mo
ako.
yun?
Ha?
Tanggap mo yun.
Eh, akala ko magugustuhan niya ako talaga. Eh, wala. Hindi ako ganun ka-gorgeous.
How far did it go, that relationship with Alvin?
Not far enough. You know, and I have one regret.
Which is?
At yung malakanyang operator, alam mo to, on my 18th birthday, he was trying to call me.
Okay.
And sinabi ng operator, tulog na ako.
Did you fire her?
No! Alam mo ako karapitan, no, it's a guy.
Okay.
Sinabi, tulog na ako. And then, hindi ko siya nakausap. And siguro that's when,
That
about,
could have made a difference, no? At 18.
at 18. But now, at 29, tapos na yun. That was something I went through. Siguro na lang i-classify natin siya yung unang lalaking iniyakan ko.
But when you look back at that particular episode of your life, can you smile? You can.
Ha ha ha. Hindi.
Well,
Ha ha ha. Hindi, boy. Hindi ako nakakangiti.
okay. When we come back, we talk about the career of KRIS Aquino. And this is what I want to know. For example, Alvin is your guest in your next show. What would you ask him first? Is it more difficult to interview politicians and movie stars? What was KRIS's most difficult interviews in her life? Dream interviews? Unforgettable moments like that one with Pepe Smith and more when we come back.
sandali. Mukha ka Tita Boy. Ano pangalan mo? Ang Rico. Okay. You have a girlfriend? Wala? Ilang babae na nakita mo sa buhay mo?
I would remember my mom during that
Ito ba tayo? Magbilang tayo ng mga nakalikan natin. Pag makakapansin natin today, all about the mouth. Mouth discussion stuff, pero let's watch it.
Yeah!
Oh, come on. Ano ang color na
Hindi ako ba?
Magkakain pa ba? Hindi pa tayo tako?